Today we will see that how to operate stepper motor using TIA portal and PLC 1200. So I have already configured the setting here. You can see if you go to the PLC section, I have selected CPU 1215 DC module. Here in this section I had selected add new object, and by add new object I have added that axis 1 and went to that configuration of that setting. In the configuration section there are mainly two main things, that is basic parameter and extended parameters. So if I go to basic parameter, here I need to select that PTO and unit of measurement should be mm, and after that in the hardware interface I had selected pulse 1. Okay. So now my PLC in the online mode. First I need to go to the offline mode, and then I can change other settings. So here I can also see there are other pulse 1, pulse 2, pulse 3 and pulse 4, but I had selected pulse 1. When I select that pulse 1, this input is automatically taken, where the activate direction input is also on. So for the pulse input I have selected by default it is selected the output Q0.0, and for the direction output by default the output selected is Q0.1. and after that I will go to the extended parameter, where we can select the pulse per motor revolution. I have given here 100, and load movement per motor revolution, that is 10 mm. And then we will go forward and see that what is the velocity of that motor should be. So maximum velocity is there 25,000 I have selected, and that means that 250.0 mm per second, and also start stop velocity is 1000 and 10.0. acceleration for the ramp up is the 48 mm per second square, and also deceleration is 48.0 mm per second square. Here also for the emergency stop the maximum velocity is 25,000 pulses per second, which is 250 mm per second, and also start stop velocity is 1000 pulses per second and 10 mm per second. So we'll do nothing in this parameter because I have already changed, and by default this setting is also available with this PLC. So nothing I need to change here, and then I will go to the main programming part, where in the main OB section what I have done, that so at first I took a single input, that is I 0.0, and by that I created a pulse of 15 second, and where after 15 second that would be after 15 and 1 second, after 1 second that would be pulse timer will get reset, and also the M0.0 will restart. By that M0.0 I am just activating my other required tools here, where at first I have used the component that is MC power. When I took that MC power, it is automatically taken the address, that DB2, and I need to choose that address for the axis, where I had chosen that axis 1 for this, and also to enable this bit I had given this address of M0.0 to it, that is M0.0. you can see. Now in the second network I will add that MC move velocity. So from where we can take this instruction, just go to the instruction, and also in the technology section, under technology there you can see that motion control. In motion control there is also MC power, and after that move velocity, that is MC move velocity. So now I had taken that MC move velocity for this purpose, in this portion, where in the MC move velocity I had used the same address for the axis, that axis underscore 1, and for execution I used the same address also, m0.0, and that to take the velocity part, because if I want to change the speed of this motor in variable section, so I need to change the velocity of that. So I had taken the MW address for this memory word, and then I had created a different memory word address and move different velocity memory to the velocity address, where I can see that 10, 20, 30 is moving to the MW20 address, and if whenever I change according to my input, the velocity got changed. And then for the reversal of this motor, I had taken the instruction, that is MC move absolute. Also this is from the technology part, move absolute section, where I had used the same access address and also the same execution address as m0.0, and the velocity is I set here 10.0, and I set that after 10 seconds the motor will be reversed from its position. So I have given a timing of 10 seconds here, and according to that I had used another instruction for the reverse direction, that is move relative, where access address is same, execution address is the timer address of 10 seconds. This address should be used in this part, that is IEC timer 0 dB underscore 1. The same address I have used here, and distance I have chosen that 100. This distance is in real value, and also the velocity I have chosen the same velocity which I chosen for the forward movement, the same velocity I had chosen for the reverse movement. And then I will download this program. So now it's ready for the execution. Thank you.